Hi, welcome. Okay, so this morning I came on a little bit earlier than I would normally do, half an hour earlier. Yes, I was on for a while, and then my daughter and grandson arrived, so I had to quickly disconnect. So, yes, you are all added. So, SD, Akamarie, Lady Kapira, Manor. So, you're all added, no worries at all. If you can just SD, Akamarie, and Lady Kapira, if you can type in your question, and then when I've done those, then Mano can type in their question. Okay, this is going to be a little bit of a random thing. Don't forget, donations do take priority. There are going to be limited free readings today. I won't be able to do everyone's readings, but this is part 2. So this is a bit of a catch up from this morning. It was a bit, I finally saw my son and my daughter and my grandson. It was lovely to catch up with them. It was really nice because I hadn't seen them for a while because I've been busy. My daughter's starting her business Endless Flow, so she's super busy with that, plus with my grandson and that. So let's have a look. SD, if you're here, hi, can you type in your question, please? I'm going to do the questions as they sort of come up. It's going to be a little bit of a random order. It's not going to be in any set order today because I'm just going to do as the questions come up, just as I feel drawn to them. I will sort of add you to the list, and let's just think about your questions, how, what, and why. Think about questions that are going to be quite good. You are going to be added, but it's just dependent on your, let's think about your questions. Let's get the best out of it. And so I'm just going to do questions as they come in. So, Akamarie first, and then I'll do Lady Kapira. Okay, so any advice on self-care? Good question. Okay, you've been getting constant migraines, and what I usually do isn't working. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, I'm getting torn between. This is interesting because I'm sort of getting the herbal tarot. Oops, there it is. And the chakra wisdom for some reason. So let's just have a look at the herb crafters first. Oh, I'm a little bit hot, so just give me a minute to breathe. Okay, let's have a look. Okay, we get the transformation and changes. There are some changes that you need to do in regards to your lifestyle. I feel this is very much in regards to your lifestyle, making sure you're sleeping well, eating well. I think it could be food related. Okay, so I'm just getting that it could be food related, which is causing you the migraines. I don't know if you're eating something that's a bit different or something that you're reacting in regards to food, which is what I got in my head. So there are some changes in regards to your lifestyle that seems quite important here. So there are some changes and transformations needed in regards to your lifestyle. Okay, yeah, there's definitely some conflict. There's some conflicts and things that are going on in your life, and it could be to do with your life. Okay, so I think it's really important here that you have that sense of looking at your what you've been eating, your food and things like that. There is some conflict going on. There are some changes in your lifestyle needed. There are some things that you need to look at, which seems really important. Thank you, Denise, for the donation. Muchly appreciated. So, Akamarie, I think that's really important here in regards to self-care, in regards to your migraines and everything like that. I think there are some changes that need to go on. There are some conflicts. There are some battles, some struggles, and I think it's to do with your lifestyle. It's to do with your energy. And the reason why I say energy is because of the wands here. Wands is about that energy. the actions taken and things like that. So there are some changes needed in regards to your lifestyle. And I just keep getting the thing about food, about what you've been eating. Maybe there's some changes in that might need to go. You might need to look at any drinks or food that you've been eating that could be causing some trouble. Okay, so hopefully that helps. There. And a lot of it could be about self-expression too, which is interesting here, about the way you communicate. And the reason why I say that is because we've got throat as well. We've got with the throat chakra. So it could be to do with the way maybe you're holding on to stuff that you might need to be expressing. You might need to be communicating as well. There might be some stuff that you need to communicate, which is going to help you. Okay, so Denise, you've donated. So I am going to do the free readings, but let's just don't forget that I am. So we need Denise's question. Let me just put this away. Sorry, I'm just trying to breathe. I'm just getting a lot of very oh, interesting. Okay, let's just take a breath here. I'm just getting a bit of short breath. What that's going on there. Okay, so let's dive into a little deeper with this one here. Okay, so you want to go into a little bit more deeper detail than just will. Sort of asked a yes or no question. So we're going to answer this and then we'll get a little bit more detail. So let's just do this first. Will Delta Airlines appeal their decision to withdraw your application? We'll do this first, and then we'll go into a bit more detail here with what else do you want to know. So let's have a look. Nice deep breath. Let's do this first, and then we can explore further. Oh, that's a resounding yes. Feels like they're going to appeal their decision to withdraw your application. Yeah. So it's definitely a yes here. But what do you need to know about this process? Let's have a look a little bit further. Okay, so let's have a little bit here about the process. So it says yes that they're going to, right? But let's have a look at this in a little bit more deeper details. Let's do. Okay, so we've got yes. Just getting. Oh, God, just. Oh, that's what I was looking for. So what do you need to know? So what do you need to know about the hiring process? Let's have a look. Let's have a look. What else do you need to know? Okay. Okay, it feels like looking for opportunity. So we've got King of Pentacles. Generosity. I do feel like it is about opportunities arising, being generous. seeing the vision of what could be. So maybe they see what your possibilities of where you could be, what you need to bring into your life here, bring into their journey. Here we've got a blending of moderation. Just be aware of how you choose to react to the situation. Stay calm, stay serene. See the vision of where you want to be. Interesting. Queen of Cups with sensitivity, with that nurturing of the emotions. Okay, what else does Denise need to know about this situation? I think it's important that you stay calm. I think they're going to give you that opportunity to, I do feel like you've been given the opportunity to see the vision of what's to be brought into the life, into the pathway, allowing you, make sure you stay calm, stay relaxed, nurture your emotions. I get a sense about just nurturing your emotions. And it does bring a sense of hope. Like it's bringing all positive energy to the situation. I think it's just about staying calm, staying relaxed, allowing things to, with the Eight of Cups, leave behind the old. I get a sense of like departure, and we're talking about airlines, as though you're leaving, as though you're moving into the, leaving behind your old life and moving into that possibility. Okay, so make sure you stay calm, stay relaxed, staying focused about what's important here. So I'm just going to get the crystal ones, crystal cards. Oops. So I get a fact of just staying calm, staying peaceful, allowing yourself to sort of merge within the pathway here. There's hope. It's definitely of hope. Feels really positive. And it's talking about your soul journey through the process. Okay, this is your soul journey. This is something that you had to deal with. So it was important that you did you make sure that you stayed calm, relaxed, nurtured your emotions and how you dealt with it? Does give you a wish fulfilled, bringing in hope and that sense of departure, that sense of leaving behind the old, ready for the new, and giving your soul journey seems to be the card here. It's definitely a soul. It's something that you had to go through, seem to process, and there we get the rebirthing here. Okay, so just keep yourself calm, keep yourself relaxed. It does say yes, that there is that application, rebirthing, that renewal, that sense of everything sort of coming together. So hopefully that helps. You're welcome, you're welcome. Okay, SD, I'm waiting for. Good. Okay, thank you, Denise, for the donation. Thanks for the support. That's awesome. Right, so back to the free readings. Right, so okay, so I'm going to get back to Lady Kapira and Manor. Remember to think about being empowered on your question. You're thinking about where you can be, what you need to do for you, what's important. Right, what do you see on the cards for anything? So what's going on here? So don't just think about how someone feels about you. Think about how you can move forward on your journey. How can I move ahead? When you're thinking about your questions, you're thinking about how you can move forward. What do you need to do to move forward on your journey? Seems really important here. Sorry, I'm just breathing a second. Do the Gilded Tarot for SD. Think about your question, not how someone else thinks or feels, or you're going into their thoughts, and you think about yourself. What do you need to do to move forward on your journey? Think about you. Right. So what's going on here? What's on the cards for SD? Not feeling positive, had an eat out, and you're looking for a job. So what? Oops. It's me being clumsy. All right. Shuffle. SD. What does SD need to know? What's important in regards to situations, issues, and things going on? What's going on here? What's going on here? Okay. First thing you need to look at, SD, is all about looking at things from a different perspective. It's time to sort of take a breath for a minute. You're in limbo. You're in suspension. Feels like you're just waiting, hanging around for something to happen. So it's time to maybe cut yourself free from things, look at things from a different perspective. Allow yourself to sort of stand in your own power. Take back what you feel is being taken from you. Very important to sort of look at your mental thoughts and ideas and your plans, and just allow yourself to sort of move forward in that. I feel like it's very much about you making your own luck mentally. Okay, this is about creating your own. It's about taking action, not waiting around for things to happen here. It really is about taking action here. So it's very much about looking at what things from a different perspective. Time to sort of take a breath for a minute and just allow yourself to be still so that you're able to see what you need to do and then take action, move forward. Seems yeah. Hi, Music Oracle. I'm back. Yes, I had a lovely visit with my daughter and grandson. It was lovely. Finally caught up with them after a while. So yes, SD, very important for you to sort of take a breath, get some clarity, and allow yourself to sort of step forward in where you want to be. What you need to do is take that step in thing. Yep. It's about perseverance. Keep going. Don't give up. It's really about getting some clarity about where you want to be and just going for it, taking the action that you need. Okay, so let's have a look. I got Lady Kapira. Okay, I'm going to do Supernatural Tarot. Oh. Okay, general for March. Okay, firstly, we have 10 of Bones. So it feels like it could be a month where you feel like things could be a little bit heavy. You could find things feeling a little bit overwhelming, maybe feeling like things are a little bit heavy. So it really is about being in the moment, being in the now, and just allow yourself to enjoy the journey, step out of the void into the dark, out of the darkness into the light. Very important to sort of remember to have some fun, have a sense of, I want to say, have some fun with things as well. Might feel like things are a little bit heavy for you at the moment, might feel like things are a bit full on, but it's important. It's really important that you sort of allow yourself the ability to really smell the roses, if you like, to really feel like you are beginning a new journey, a new path. Allow yourself those changes in your life. Allow yourself to remove that heaviness, that worry, that stress, that sense of I just feel like it could be a month where you feel a bit overwhelmed, a bit heavy. But remember, you've got new beginnings. You can move through it. You can push forward in the journey. Push forward. Yeah. Yeah, just type your question in, guys. I'm not doing a list as such. I'm just sort of going through, doing the readings as I go. I'm just sort of relax. So I'm just looking at questions. Right, so Manoa, you changed your question. Yeah? So I'm just going through them as I see the questions. So if you've typed in your question, you'll get your reading. So, good question. What do I need to do? What do I need to be focused on in order to grow? That's a good question. Oh, well, let's do the Swagatum Tarot for you. Whew, Swagatum, right. What do you need to focus on order to grow? What do you need to focus on in order to grow? Okay, what do you need to focus on? Let's have a look. The first card we've got here is the Sun. So I feel it's like your happiness and joy. That's what you've got to focus on. You've got to focus on being happy, being joyful. How you choose to react to situations here is going to be super important. Looking at your own happiness, your own joy. That's your important thing to focus on in order to grow. How you choose to react to situations, how you choose to be in your life. And so we have King of Pentacles here. So you're looking at opportunities that arise. You're looking at opportunities to be happy, to be at peace with yourself, to be vulnerable, to allow yourself to grow and develop is all about focusing on how you choose to react to the situation. Looking at opportunities, what opportunities do you grab in your life can make a big difference. Like some opportunities that you're offered can stunt you, can stop you from growing. So it's important to look at the things that you are focused on to be able to grow and develop. To find your own happiness and joy is super important here. Okay, Music Oracle. How can I successfully open my heart? Interesting. Oh, you're welcome, SD. I'm so pleased that was able to help you. You're welcome, Lady Kapira. Okay, Music Oracle. How can I successfully open my heart? Ooh, what a great question. And I'm actually going to use... There it is. Tarot of the Divine. Needed to grab it out of the box. I haven't used it for a while. So how can I successfully open my heart? How can Music Oracle successfully open? Oh, okay. Let's see what's being pulled out there. That flew. Whew. Music Oracle, how can you successfully open your heart? Interesting, because we get swords. So swords straight away here. We got the Knight of Swords and the Queen of Swords. So we got this thing about your mind, your thoughts. It's all about your perspective. How do you see the journey? How do you see the nurturing of your mind, your intuition? Okay, so it's very important here to look at what you are nurturing in your mind. What are you nurturing with your ideas, your perceptions, in what's going on here? It's very much about your sense of moving forward. It's very much about your desires. So your thoughts and desires seem to be sort of connected here very strongly. So it's really looking about not rushing into things, taking a moment to sort of take a breath, plan a little bit of how you can sort of open your heart. It comes from within your own thoughts, your own perceptions. So it's about nurturing those perceptions, nurturing the changes and the truth of the situation, allowing you to be able to move forward. So yeah, that can make a big difference in regards to family, and that can open your heart to being able to sort of open your thoughts and perceptions, releasing and letting go of old thoughts so that you can move forward without hesitation, in with passion, with creativity, with desires. So it seems to be quite strong there. Yeah, I did that, Divine Feminine. What's coming towards you this month? You're welcome, Music Oracle. You're welcome. Let's do Hocus Pocus. I'm sure I did that reading. So you're thinking of questions that start with how, what, and why. So what does she need to know about working? Remember, I'm only doing 2 cards. Divine Feminine, I've done your reading. You might have to scroll back a bit. I did your reading already. I'm sure you just have to scroll back. Okay. Okay, so what do you need to know in regards to getting a new job? Getting a job. What do you need to know about getting a job? What do you need to know? Okay, interesting. 9 of Pumpkins tell us there's a gain to the situation. 6 of Lightning tells us that there's a move. Okay, there's definitely a move of some sort. It's definitely a move in regards to working. There's a shift in perceptions. There's a shift in, there's definitely a gain when you've got 9, when you've got, sorry, 4 of Pumpkins. It feels like there's a stability here. There's definitely some stability holding on to in regards to working. So it tells us that there's a shift. So maybe it's a move, but it's also about a shift in perception, a shift in your thing. Being careful about what are you holding on to as well. But it's definitely about creating stability, foundations into the situation. So there is definitely a shift, but it could be also a shift in perceptions, a shift in thing. So it depends on what's going on there. So yeah, it might be the sense of, what do you need to know about the job situation? It's looking at what are you holding on to. It's definitely about a shift, a change in perceptions. So it could be about looking at, but it's also about moving forward. Yep, cool. So it's all about being clear, being focused in your job situation. Sorry, I'm just going to take a breath for a second. Yep. Sorry, I'm just taking a breath for a second. I'm just getting a lot of it's a lot of chaos right now. So just checking something. Just want to check something. Sorry, guys. I just need to. So we're at 2. So sorry. Check something here. Just want to check something, guys. I'm checking something here. Yes. Yes, Music Oracle. Just checking something at the moment. Just. Maybe that's what I did. Oh, maybe I did miss it. You were reading this morning. That's what I was thinking of. Okay, maybe that was that one. Oh, I thought I had done it. Maybe I hadn't. Okay, so, right. So maybe it was from this morning I was thinking. Okay, so, Malika. Right. Divine Feminine. Right. Sorry, I thought I'd done your reading. But that was from this morning, I think. I think that's what it is. I think that's why I got confused. Right. Yes. Right. Let's do the field tarot. What's coming towards you this month? What does Divine Feminine need to know? Interesting. I'm getting a lot of there's a lot of energy, there's a lot of breakthroughs, a lot of understanding, but it's really important that you take some time out to think about things. Divine Feminine, I think it's going to be really important for you. I think you're going to be quite busy. There's a lot of energy, sparks of energy. I feel like there's a lot of stuff going on, but you've got to remember to sort of take some time out for you. Take a moment to breathe. Divine Feminine, important for you to have those moments of breath, of just to reflect and contemplate where you're going. It's going to be really just breathing. I think it's a moment of taking some time out from the energy, from the chaos that's going around, the new beginnings and things like that. So there's a lot about just taking some time out for you. Oh, I'm not on the weekend, so I won't be on Sunday. Okay, Divine Feminine. So that's your question. Mia, not going to answer that one. I'm not going to answer when you'll get a job because it really depends on what action you're going to take. So it's not going to tell you when you'll actually get a job. I'm not going to do like some readers do, where they do a sense of it's not going to be a timing thing, because it's all about the action that you do. Remember, you're not going to get a job unless it's all about the action that you take. So let's do the so what do you need to know about getting a job? What does Amia need to know about getting a job? Okay, Amia, there's changes that need to take place first. You need to make some changes. And you need to look at your education. What I'm getting here with the Hierophant is about your education. You need to look at what knowledge do you have in regards to the job. So you need to look at the changes and things that you need to actually make within your CV or your attitude. I think there's a lot of stuff going on here. You need to look at your education. What are you experienced with? So a lot of it is about your education. What education have you had that qualifies you for the job? That's what you've got to look at here. That's the only way you're going to get a job situation. So here, it's all about your faith, your belief, your education. That seems to be super important here. And having the changes and the transformation. And it's interesting because you get that sense. Yeah, I just keep getting the words education, looking at the education that you've had in regards to the job. That's the only way you'll know whether you're qualified. So That could be a while if you don't have the education that you want, that you need. Oh. Oh, yeah. No. So she just redid this here. So Malika hasn't typed in a question, so I can't do that. So Dana, she's typed in here about pursuing. Thanks, Music Oracle, but yeah, I think she retyped it. So I just added that. Well, that sounds good, Lady Kapira. Go to 5 bank, is it? Sweetie, just type in your question. Malik hasn't typed in hers. So don't forget, if you want more than just 2 cards for your reading, you want a little bit more in depth, don't forget to check out the pinned link or the links down below in the description box. It's going to tell you how to get a bit more of an in-depth reading. Dana, so you're talking about the thing I'm passionate about. If I pursue it, how will it be? It's all about taking action. So if you choose to take action, let's do the Universal Celtic. So you want to pursue. So you've got something that you're passionate about. So what will happen if you pursue it? How will it be? What's going to happen? What's the thing? It's all about taking action. So what do you need to do to take action? Okay, I get the word here is things like business plan and looking at the opportunities that arise. It does give you the opportunities. It does give you the business. It does give you looking at different options. You've got to change your perspective. You've got to look at how you see the bigger picture. You're in limbo because you're not taking action. So it's sort of saying, well, it's hard to know until you actually take action. The universe is not saying, it hasn't got that energy in. You've got that doubt creeping in. You've got that sense of it gives you opportunities, does give you opportunities if you choose to pursue it, if you choose to look at things from a different perspective. You're looking at, that's really important here. It's all about how did you choose to look at it. You're in limbo because you're not pursuing it. So you're not taking action. So you're at that hesitation stage. So the universe is not quite giving you that energy as yet. They're just saying it's going to give you opportunities if you choose to take that. You choose to look at things from a different perspective. Choose to cut yourself free from being in limbo. Right, we've got Helena. Wow, okay. Brilliant, thank you. So I'm just waiting for Helena's question as well. So you want to ask your current year in separation. Okay. So I am waiting for, sorry, Helena. Okay, you're in separation. What's going on here? Let's use the rider. So what's going on with this relationship? They're in separation. Oh, that flew out. So did that one. Oh, just got to get up that flute. Oh, okay. Taking some time out. I'm getting a very sense of the words I got here was taking time out to gain something. They're taking time out to gain something, to gain some luxury in their life. Okay, you need to look at the messages that you're getting within yourself. Stop. There's some stuff that needs to be faced. Okay, there is something that needs to be faced. You need to look at the energy. You need to look at the messages that you're actually getting here in the situation. Okay, I'm just looking for Helena's question. I don't know who that is, but the person who donated, please let me know if you donated and who you are. Okay, so sweetie, the person is they're in separation. They're in taking time out from the situation because they're saying that they need to face what's going on. They need to look at the energy. They're still deciding. They're still looking at the energy of what's actually going on here. So there is no real romance, or I'm not getting romance or anything like that. They're just looking at the situation. They're looking at the passion. They're looking at what's actually going on here. Hi, Helena. Can I just have your message, please? Okay, sweetie. So I do feel like, yes, you're in separation. Yes, they're trying to gain something from the energy of what's actually going on here. So there is some stuff that needs to be faced, needs to be looked at in regards to the passion, in regards to the messages and things that they're getting within them, or you're getting within yourself. So, yeah, I'm just not getting any romance or anything like that. So I'm not getting anything sort of romantic or anything like that. They're just trying to work out their game. They're trying to work out what they need to do next. I do feel like they're taking time out to breathe, to take care of themselves. They're too busy in their own world to be thinking about you right now. Right, Helena. Yep, Helena's now. Thank you for posting your question. I am ready. Right, Connor's feeling and intentions. You want to know what's going on here. Let's sort of look at things a little bit deeper. Okay, where are you, Firefox? Okay, I got Vintage Japanese Tarot, so I'm doing the Firefox Oracle with it. Just grab this out. Just sort of taking a breath. Oh. Hey guys, I won't be doing everyone's reading today because I'm not going to be on for long. I've nearly been on for an hour now, so I won't be doing everybody's reading. Okay, I'm doing the donations and I'm been doing some random questions as they come through. I'll get to you if I can. If you've typed your question in, cool. If not, I just can't do everybody, otherwise I'll burn out. Don't forget, donations do take priority. I'm not going to be on for long. It's only a quick session. It's the second part 2 from this morning. So I'll let you know when I'm going to start doing the wrap up. Okay, Connor's feelings and intentions. Want to know if he's the right person for you. So what's going on with Connor? Let's have a look. What's going on with this relationship? It's a bit random today. What's going on here with this relationship? What's happening? What's happening with Connor? What's the connection? Okay, this is a journey of the unknown. Tells us there's going to be some heartbreak. There are going to be some challenges in this relationship. It really is about moving into the unknown. There are going to be some challenges. There are going to be moments of maybe you're dealing with your emotions in many ways. I feel like they're going to be a bit of a tide. Okay, there's definitely a connection going on, but it's all about what you guys choose to focus on that's going to make a big difference. Because there's some things in life we cannot control. The only thing we can control is ourselves and how we choose to react to the situation. But there's definitely a connection between you guys, but how you choose to react is going to be totally up to you as an individual. Remember, you can only expect the truth of the situation that comes from within. It's about yourself having integrity and honesty here. It's all about deciding in the direction that you're going to move, how you're going to choose to react. There are going to be gray areas in life. Not everything's going to be black and white. There are going to be some gray areas that you're going to have to work on in the relationship. So you're really moving into the unknown because it's all about how you choose to react to a situation. There are some things you can and cannot control. You cannot control the other person, which is certainly really important here. Okay, so it's all about the gift of connection. It's all about appreciating the connection that you guys actually have, that sense of give and take, that balance of the emotions, balancing of your actions, of what you choose to control in your life, because you cannot control everything here, but it's all about what you choose to move forward. Have that sense of I just get that sense of there's going to be some gray areas in your life. It's not going to be always black and white, is what I get here with Chariot, which is interesting. Here I got the sense of being in the gray area. It's not always going to be black and white. There are going to be some shadows aspects that you might have to deal with your relationship to decide on the direction that you're actually moving here. So it's all about being having that integrity within yourself, which is super important here. Having that gift of connection, how you appreciate the connection that you actually have within the relationship. So I think there's a lot of things that need to be looked at. You need to make sure that you guys are on the same page, put it that way, with that sense of control. I think there's I'm getting a lack of communication here, which is quite interesting. And that could be with the Page of Swords coming in here. I'm getting a sort of a lack of communication. There is a need to communicate. That's why it feels like it's unknown. And there could be some heartbreak, because I do feel like it could be a lack of communication in the situation. But there's definitely a connection between you guys. There's definitely something there. But what happens to it is totally dependent on whether you guys are on the same page. So you need to communicate. Super important. Oh, I feel like I've got no... Okay, let's see how we're going. Okay, I'm going to wrap up. So let me just throw in the intention. Must remember to do that. Okay, so who have I got? Let me just see who have gotten questions. Right. Let me see how I'm going. I'm going to wrap up now. So that's your list. So that's it, Music Oracle. Thanks for that list. It just made it a little bit easy so I can look, see, make sure I don't miss anybody, anything. But yeah. Okay. No, I don't have the Stranger Things tarot. Right, so that's it. I'm going to wrap up now, and that's going to be the last few I'm doing this list. Malika, Cherry, Flavor, and Florence. So that's it. Because it is hot, and I am exhausted. Right, what are N's current feelings about? He's going to... Okay. Okay, you're in a lot of... So what do you need to do? You've had no communication for 2 months, right? So what do you need to do to move forward, Malika? What do you need to do to move forward? Let's use the Siddhartha Tarot in this. Okay, what does Malika need to do to step forward? Okay, let's have a look. It's interesting because I get the Nine of Wands, but I get the sense of looking at things from a crooked point of view, in a way, a sense of being hurt, being wounded, and not realizing that you're a survivor, ready to move on. I do feel like there's a preparation for you to move forward in your journey. It's time for you to prepare to step forward. Okay? It's time to stop thinking about how N feels about you. There's been no communication for 2 months. It's time to move on. Okay? I do feel like they're moving on into their own world. It's time to look at the truth, the facts of the situation. Time to start being factual, Malika. Stop holding on to something that's not there. It's time to move forward. It's time to be a survivor. It's time to get up and start living life instead of being in this situation. It's time to look at the facts, the truth of the situation here. Okay, Malika, it's time for you to start moving on. It's time for you to start thinking about creating your own life. Time for you to look at the facts. No communication for 2 months. That should tell you he's just not that into you. It's time to move forward. Okay, you're empowering in your own life. Don't rely on someone else. Okay. Okay, Cherry, then Flavor, then thing. So Cherry wants an angel message. Cool, messages from the angels. Let's do Travis McHenry. Where are you? Oh no, I put him over here, didn't I? Message from the angels. Cherry, what message from the angels? Oh, okay. 2 cards flew out. Okay, what's weighing heavily on your shoulders? It's time to look at what's weighing heavily on you and allow yourself to sort of push forward through that energy. What's weighing heavily on you? It's time to sort of nurture your well-being. It's time to take care of your health in many ways. I feel like it's very important to look at what's weighing heavily on your shoulders. What's weighing you down right now, Cherry? That's where your health or your well-being is really, really important for you to be nurtured. So it's important that you eat well, sleep well. do all the things that you can do to make sure that your body is in a real good good energy. Okay, allowing you to look at your well-being. Super important here. That seems to be the big message for you from the angel, is about your well-being, making sure you're eating well, sleeping well, nurturing your body, nurturing your well-being, your mind, your perceptions. So looking at what's weighing you down and being able to push through it with looking at your well-being, looking at things that you can do to take care of yourself. Okay, hi Felicia. No, not normally. I don't normally have readings at this time. This is a bit of a because tarot oracles normally on. I think. I don't know whether tarot oracle's on. Eliza, you were no. That's it. Of the last of them. I'm finishing up. So this, I know this time is good, but it's normally tarot oracle is on, so that's why I'm not on at this time. I'm not sure if he's on today or not. It could be date night. Never know for sure. Oh, okay. You're asking how someone feels about you. What do you need to know about tea? Let's use the waterfall tarot in this one. It's 4:30 your time, which is about 1:30 my time, I think. Time changes depending on the daylight saving. Which is about 20 minutes away, but he's usually on a bit earlier. So what does the favor need to know about tea? What does favor need to know? Okay. Contemplation. I think there's a lot of contemplation about the direction they're moving in. A lot of taking time out. Again, I get a lot about contemplation, reflection, taking time out. I do feel like there's no they're just thinking about things. There's no decision being made. They're unsure about how they truly feel. I feel like there's a lot of thinking, there's a lot of contemplating, but there's no action to be taken. There's a lot of just taking time out to just think about things, but there's no action. I just don't feel like there's any movement forward in this. I'm getting the words contemplating before moving. So I feel like they're a person favor that T is just thinking about things, but not taking any action. So they're thinking about you, but they're unsure. There doesn't seem to be any clear picture of anything clear about how they feel about you. They just seem to be thinking about it, but not actually readily making a clear picture about it. So you've got to decide whether you want to wait around or get on with your life. Okay. Last reading. Okay, I'm going to take a breath in a minute. So. Oh, posted your question. Sorry. Okay. Okay, what lies ahead for you? Let's do the Reiki tarot. So what lies ahead? Oops, what lies ahead for you? Right, Florence. Okay, it's really about what you decide to create. What lies ahead for you in the future, depending on what you want to create. With the Three of Pentacles, is all about you creating something. It's all about using your skills and your abilities to create whatever you want in your life. So it's totally up to you. Whatever you manifest in the future is all about what you choose to do. It's all about you bringing things out into the open. Creating things comes from your decision to bring things out into the open, to expose things, comes from your own skills and your abilities. So whatever you decide to manifest in the near future is totally up to you. Whatever you create, it's unknown, because it's all based on what you choose to do, what you choose to manifest. What you choose to manifest comes down to your own skills and your own abilities. Bringing things out into the open is in your hands. Okay, it's in your hands. You can make things grow, develop. It's totally up to you. Okay, so it's whatever you want. It's whatever you want to do using your skills and your abilities. It lies in your hands. Okay, that's it for me. I am exhausted. I am absolutely had it. So don't forget that you can book a session over the weekend, because I won't be on. Yeah, 3 years today. Yes, we did. We did. With Felicia, Favor, and Florence. Take care. Thanks, Music Oracle, for your help. That's muchly appreciated. But it is time for me to relax and chill out for a while. Take care, and I'll talk to you all later. And blessed be. Thanks, Music Oracle, for your help.